Let's see what he had to say in a recent interview here. He sat down with CNN's Aaron Burnett, and I'm going to tell you, we used to work together at CNBC. She also came from Goldman Sachs originally. She's a smart cookie, and I know she's doing political news now, but she understands the economy. Maybe he didn't know that she understood the economy. You got to hear this, and we got to stop it a little bit along the way, or at least I'm going to dissect it after, because it's like one thing after another. I mean, either he's a complete total idiot. Well, I know he's a complete total idiot. What am I saying? But he's lying, or he's just really dense here. Take your pick. Watch. And I think we're having a little glitch. Is that correct? I'm going to wait here. Drew is going to get that up and running because it's definitely worth seeing. It is definitely worth hearing. And if not, we can always bring it to you tomorrow.
It's also true right now, Mr.
There
President,
we go.
that voters by a wide margin trust Trump more on the economy. They say that in polls. And part of the reason for that may be the numbers. And you're aware of many of these, of course. The cost of buying a home in the United States is double what it was when you look at your monthly costs from before the pandemic. Real income, when you account for inflation, is actually down since you took office. Economic growth last week, far short of expectations. Consumer confidence, maybe no surprise, is near a 2-year low. With less than 6 months to go to Election Day, are you worried that you're running out of time to turn that around?
We've already turned it around. Look at the Michigan survey. For 65% of American people think they're in good shape economically. They think the nation's not in good shape, but they're personally in good shape. The polling data has been wrong all along. You know, how many, you guys do a poll at CNN, how many folks you have to call to get one response? The idea that we're in a situation where things are so bad, the folks that, I mean, we've created more jobs. We're in a situation where people have access to good paying jobs. And the last I saw, the combination of the inflation, the cost of inflation, all those things, that's really worrisome to people with good reason. That's why I'm working very hard to bring the cost of rentals down, to increase the number of homes that are available. But let me say it this way. When I started this administration, people were saying there's going to be a collapse of the economy. We have the strongest economy in the world. Let me say it again, in the world.
Although GDP last week was far short of expectations.
Oh, it wasn't. Look, GDP is still growing. Look at the response of the markets. Overwhelmingly positive. Overwhelmingly positive. And one of the reasons why people feel good about it not being as strong as it was before is they believe that the Fed's going to respond.
They hope they're going to get a rate cut.
Yeah. Well, so, but I mean, no president's had the run we've had in terms of creating jobs and bringing down inflation. It was 9% when I came to office. 9%. But look, people have a right to be concerned. Ordinary people.
Excuse me, buddy, 9% when you came into office? No. Donald Trump did not leave you with 9% inflation. Donald Trump left you with like 1.4% inflation. In fact, when you look at the inflation side to side and you look at Trump versus Biden, what do you see? Woo! Huge inflation under Joe Biden. Yes, he drove it all the way north of 9%. It was double digits on consumer prices. This is all thanks to Joe Biden, not Donald Trump. And there he is scoffing it off and saying, oh, you know, people can afford this stuff. They can afford the 30% increase in grocery prices. I don't think so, Joe. Maybe you can. Not everyday Americans. And one other thing on that matter. The idea that you somehow want to blame companies about it. I'm sorry. You know what? We did the research over at 76research.com. If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. 76research.com. Get the 76 report. The brand new one is out today. Tons of ideas in there for you. Tons of information. Get the free stuff. Look at the model portfolios too, because if you're worried about inflation, you want to sign up for the model portfolio that's inflation protected. If you're worried about getting some income in your later years, you want to sign up for the income builder portfolio. If you want to capitalize on this wonderful growth, all the AI opportunities and other good stuff, then sign up for the American Resilience Growth Portfolio. We got all of it covered. But anyway, we did a deep dive on this at 76research.com. And what we found was actually a lot of the big box retailers, they're making less in profits. Why? What do you know? Inflation. And they can't actually pass those costs entirely on to their consumers. So no, Joe, you're wrong on that too. You're wrong on everything. You're a bad president. I said it. Okay? You're bad. It's time to go. Game over. And no, we don't want Kamala. Do we want Kamala, guys? No, 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 no. We don't want Kamala Harris. We don't want Joe Biden. We want a fair, prosperous economy where everybody stands a shot. We want secure borders. We want a peaceful world. And we want to have somebody who understands how to use the ability that we have. We are the United States of America. We better be the biggest economy and the fastest growing economy out there. Joe Biden, don't act like that's a big deal. Historically, we have been. It's not like suddenly that came into being since you got there. No, we are the United States of America. We deserve better. We don't need Joe Biden in the White House anymore. I said it, and I mean it.